How does WHO approve COVID-19 vaccines for emergency use? The WHO emergency use listing holds importance amid the continuous mutations of the virus and the growing need to vaccinate people. The day after Bharat Biotech announced 77.8% efficacy for its Covaxin Covid-19 vaccine that's being used in India, the company is now set to meet World Health Organization officials to seek emergency use approval from the global body. The emergency use listing by the global health body will provide a platform for the company to supply the doses to several other countries. The listing is basically a license from the WHO to the company to make their vaccine available to people affected by a public health emergency. India has already been using Covaxin along with the Covishield, which is manufactured by the Serum Institute of India in its massive vaccination drive. The WHO EUL listing holds importance amid the continuous mutations of the virus, which has evolved from Delta to Delta Plus variant over the course of a month. While cases of the Delta variant have been found in 80 countries, Delta Plus patients have been found in 9 countries: USA, UK, Portugal, Switzerland, Japan, Poland, Nepal, China, Russia, and India. So, how does WHO list a vaccine for emergency use? Meeting the eligibility. The vaccine candidates should meet a set of parameters set by the WHO to get the EUL license. First, the disease for which the vaccine is intended should have the potential of causing an outbreak, epidemic, or pandemic. The product for which the license is being sought should be manufactured in compliance with current good manufacturing practices (GMP) and under a functional quality management system. The applicants also have to undertake to complete the development of the product and apply for WHO pre-qualification once the product is licensed. Evaluating the data. The pharmaceutical company has to submit data related to the designing of the vaccine and from clinical trials conducted in different countries and on samples of different age groups. The WHO then evaluates the data in light of international standards, checking if the submitted data demonstrate a reasonable likelihood that the vaccine quality, safety, and effectiveness are acceptable. The health body also measures if the benefits offered by the vaccine outweigh any potential risks. The data sought by the WHO include details related to manufacturing quality, non-clinical and clinical trials, a plan to monitor quality, safety, and efficacy. The companies also have to submit an undertaking to the organization to provide any new data as soon as it is available, along with details of labeling Covaxin approval in India. Covaxin had received an emergency use nod from the government in January 2020 as India began its vaccination campaigning. The approval was based on phase 1 and 2 clinical trials. Then the company was yet to provide details of phase 3 clinical trials, which is required before a vaccine is allowed to be used. In March, Bharat Biotech announced interim results of the phase 3 trials. It has now submitted its phase 3 trial data to the Subject Expert Committee (SEC), which met on June 22 to review Bharat Biotech's findings. The expert committee will now send the data to the Drugs Controller General of India for further review. Thank you.